Well, look, we have breaking news today. Jodie Whittaker, Chris Chibnall leaving Doctor Who in a trio of specials in 2022. I woke up, an hour ago and was greeted with this news just a few minutes ago, and I'm honestly floored by this. I know there were plenty of rumors this year, as there are every single year, that they were going to leave, and I'm shocked to see that it's actually genuinely happening next year. Now, granted, this is going to be over a year from now when the final episode comes out, but it is still a big announcement, and I'm honestly genuinely surprised that they did not reveal this at Comic-Con just a couple of days ago. I mean, what is it, Thursday today, and they had the panel on Sunday? That seems like a big thing you'd want to announce for Comic-Con, but interestingly, here it is now. They're both leaving Doctor Who in 2022, and one of the interesting parts of this announcement is that the Series 13 we're getting this year is only going to be 6 episodes, which is obviously very incredibly short. And we had heard previously it was going to be 8 episodes, and it wasn't clear whether or not that was going to be 7 and a special or what. But as we see here, it is going to be 6 episodes that is revealed lower down here. This article, a lot of this stuff isn't important, but there's a couple of quotes we're going to read real quick. So this is what Chris Chibnall had to say about the matter. Jodie and I made a 3-series and out pact with each other at the start of this once-in-a-lifetime blast, so now our shift is done and we're handing back the TARDIS keys. He says a bunch more stuff here and ends it with, I wish our successors, whoever the BBC and BBC Studios choose, as much fun as we've had, they're in for a treat. So apparently they had this deal a long time ago. They said we're going to do 3 and then we're both going to leave, which, kind of makes sense. You don't really want to be spending too much time on one project. I guess I can understand why you would agree to limit yourself to only doing, a certain amount of the show, but I am surprised to just have this news announced that they are both leaving so soon. In terms of what Jodie Whittaker had to say, there's one part in particular. So here we are, weeks away from wrapping on the best job I have ever had. That means that they are going to be wrapping soon, and that they are filming that special, which we'll get in over a year from now, this year. So she's going to be done with the show very soon, and then that special that she does, we will see in autumn of next year. So yeah, this is a massive announcement, to be honest. I mean, the game is completely changing. Somebody else is going to be taking over, and I am very curious to see who the next Doctor is, who the next showrunner is, whatever they do. But let's just take a second here and think about what they have done on the show, Chris Chibnall and Jodie Whittaker. Personally, I've enjoyed their time on the show, and I'm thankful for what they've brought and the changes they've made from the Moffat era. I started reviewing Doctor Who when they started releasing episodes, so it's going to be really interesting for me to see this era come to a close and to see what happens next. I am super interested in how it all plays out in these 6 episodes. And yeah, only 6 episodes this year is quite interesting. It's definitely going to be easier for me personally as somebody who reviews them on a week-to-week basis, because I won't have to do, 10 each week where every Sunday you have to watch it and then come up with a review. Only doing that 6 times and trying to get those videos out quickly is going to be a lot easier for me as somebody who reviews the show, but also as somebody who watches it. That is not a lot to leave the audience with, only 6 episodes. So I'm very curious as to what they have cooked up, how it is all planned out, and what we're going to be given this year. I'm super excited for that. I'm also super interested in what the 3 specials they have next year are going to be and when they're going to come out, because we really don't know. Very interesting and honestly game-changing news. I mean, this obviously happens every few years with the show where the Doctor leaves. It's to be expected, and in fact, this year, Christmas 2021, it will have been 4 years since she started. 4 years before she started was when Peter Capaldi started, and 4 years before that was approximately when Matt Smith started. It does definitely fall in line with the previous Doctors' eras. I mean, Peter Capaldi, Matt Smith, David Tennant all had 3 series and varying numbers of specials. However, because her era has had shorter seasons with 10, 11 episodes, or in this case only 6 this year, it is very different because in total she's only going to be getting 31 episodes. So it definitely feels like maybe there's not quite enough, but I am definitely thankful for what we've gotten and do really enjoy this era, and am excited to see what they leave us with and what comes next. Whatever your thoughts are, feel free to leave them down below. I am curious as to what people's feelings are. I know that there are varying levels of enjoyment for this era, and obviously every time people leave and people join, there are going to be people that are sad and people that are excited and people that are both. So whatever your thoughts are, feel free to leave them down below, so long as you are respectful. No need to be rude here. I hope to see you around soon for more Doctor Who reviews, rankings, that sort of thing. Pyramids of Mars review should be out soon. But if I don't see you for any of that, that is totally cool, so long as you know that I appreciate your time here today. And with that said, thank you very much for watching, take care, and have a lovely week.